You know, you could tell by my tires that not everybody who's driven with me is still alive. Also, that I like my drinks neat bottled and in a bus stop. Also, that we drowning in precinct paper department store floor plans and applications to the moon. We could change the color of our snot from gifted to heart attack. And tell you about ashes, but where all these angels coming from, smelling like the cigarette that fails? And why is the man on the safe side, these headlights freezing up? You got nothing to say at my funeral, I'll speak on your behalf. Heroin in my smile. Mountain made a flatland robbery among some things on my mind. The last store run in the name of shared afterlife, Friday to the filter. I'm a tall tale on earth. But here's to that angel that never appeared to America in a night of dog paddle and a batch of hangovers looking for a home. You know, a liar wouldn't have lived this long. That's my humor when fences speak. Holding a pair of rambling dykes that got unique tempers and young souls that say, shut up about our city. Hear tidal months crash over a coast. Why lie? The street's teeth are in pieces. There's reservoir art on the faces of stragglers. There's sad news from back home that mean we gotta grow up on his behalf. Stumble back to a car full of last stand. The truth is stale, but still liquor. Mission Street would be proud of me. I'm a mural man, almost organized. Remember when my lungs would wake up last walking all morning? If it was worth it, man, I'm 3 decades homeless. And reservoir art is all I ever see. And I'm 2,000 miles from my first fight. Maybe no one really survived. Maybe I wrote my first poem for no reason. I'm off to make a church bell out of a bank window. Kitchens meant more to the masses back in the day. Before that, we had no enemy. Somewhere in America, the prison bus running on time. You're going to want to lose that job before the revolution hits. Somewhere I won't be home for breakfast. Everyone out here now knows my name, and I won't be turned against for at least 4 months. The cop in the picket line is a hard-working rookie. The sign in my hands get more and more laughs. It says the picket line got cops in it. I can take care of those windows for you if you want, but someone else has to go inside your gas tank. Was clear to the man that rich people would talk too much this year. Why don't you go ahead and throw down that marble park bench everyone looking up at? You know, get the Romans out of your mind. Maybe a good night's sleep would have changed the last 20 years of my life, playing instruments like punching the wall. What would you have me do? Replace the population? Give brotherhood back to the winter? Stop smoking cigarettes with the barely dead? You know, they listen in on the Sabbath. Police called the police on me. There was a white candlestick beneath my detention. I ruined the soup again, thought the judge. As he took off his pilgrim robe behind the white people's door and more, I didn't get lucky, I got what was coming to me. He toast, fight me back, the man said. Of course, to himself, washing windows with a will to live, tin can on his left shoulder, enjoying the bright brand new blight with all party goers, both supernatural and supernaturally down to earth. Hey, what is this elevator traveling side to side? Like 1,000 bitter Polaroid pictures that you actually try to eat. All the furniture on this street nailed to the cement. Cheap furniture, but we have commitment. This morning, an essay opens the conversation between enemies. Why? Because you control every grain of processed sugar between here and the poor man's border. Because in the tin can on my left shoulder, I can hear the engines of deindustrialization. You should get in a painting, you know, tell lies more deeply. This month, I'm rooting for the traitor. Carting cement to my pillow. Here we will build. I'm high again, you know, not talking much. And what you climb up the organ pipes to our apartment floor? I'm high again, calling everything church, singing along to a courtyard thanks to a horn player's holy pastime, just putting a real jacket on it. Talk about a real 5 years. Keep memories like these in the pocket next to the toll receipt. That man, he lost a wager with the God of good causes, you know, stood up for himself a little too late, maybe too early. I could still see 20 angles of his jaw, zigzagging through the cold world of deindustrialization. There's an art to it. I will tell my closest friends one day.